What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing great today. So I just finished working out and I want to go get smoothie. And I'm thinking between going to Tropical Smoothie and Smoothie King. But personally, let me know what you guys prefer. Personally, Smoothie King. But that's just me. Let's take a drive. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what plan it is to have your one-way open lane. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what plan it is to have a one-way open lane. Does it come with like date? Date, not date powder though.
No actual date, but it comes with date powder.
You got
Smoothie King switched from they switched from date puree to date powder.
Oh yeah? Oh, okay. We gotta protest.
I'm glad because y'all ain't have to prep it. I
said we
can't prep it that date puree.
We got
It's so sticky.
the date?
Yeah, it's just crushed up pretty boom together. So it's like it was just like.
But at least it's the real thing though.
Yeah. Forget the name.
6'7". Look, you should have seen her face. She's like, not today. She's like, I'm done with this. I hope they're not giving you a hard time. All right.
Good job.
You said what?
Good job, easy.
Oh, the job easy? Oh, that's what's up. You know, last year by this time, May, you had great plans. You had huge ambitions, didn't you? And then you quit. You dropped off, just like everybody else. You didn't accomplish, you didn't achieve none of the things that you said you would. And you dropped off, and then you quit. You gave up last year. You gave up last year. Last year was the year of quitters, but last year is gone. This year, your goals, your resolutions, are you still doing them? Are you still going to the gym? Are you still keeping them, or did you just fizzle out? You see, it's no longer exciting. You know, people are no longer watching. Everybody saw your resolution plan, your New Year resolution. Everybody, you shared it with everybody, talked about it. And some people did not share it because they know, even before they talked about it, that they would not achieve it. They know, they fear that, oh, I don't want to talk about this because what if it doesn't happen? Because they were more concerned about the validation of other people. So you didn't share it with other people, so it's like nobody else knew, but you know. But it's okay because it's fine. I can quit on myself. I can quit on myself. This is why you will always be stagnant in life, and this is why you will always quit. Because you only do hard things when you're excited. You need to do hard things, not because you're excited, but because they need to be done. You were so excited about the beginning of this year and you wrote out all the things that you would like to do and you were so motivated. Okay, are you still going to the gym? Your New Year resolution. Or are you still going to the gym but you're not really excited, and you go to the gym but you don't really push yourself, you don't really work out. So that means it's fizzling out. And so you're quitting. Quitters never win. Even God cannot help a quitter. God can give you a plan. If you follow this plan, do everything in this plan, you will get all of your heart desires. And you follow that plan. If you quit halfway through that plan, you're not going to get your heart desired. Even God himself cannot change a quitter into somebody. God himself cannot turn a quitter into a somebody. You hear people say, I am him. I mean, think about that. When people do something that they are proud of, when people do something that they can stand behind, you hear them say, I am him. Why is it always I am him? In a way, it's like, why not I am me? you're always aware that, man, there is a different version of myself that I can be if I just apply myself. There's a different version that I can be if I do everything that I need to. There is the different version that I am not right now. There is a version of yourself that you're not yet. There is a version of yourself that you haven't come to be, that you haven't met yet. So when you do something that you're proud of, you say, I am him. You're referring to that version that you know you could be. So yeah, you have to ask yourself if you're trying, or if you're a quitter. If you're the person that says this is what you will do and you never get to do it. Look, you can't be comfortable. Look, I truly believe this. I truly believe that it is impossible. It is impossible for a person to stay in a scenario, in a state of discomfort. I truly believe this without doing anything to change it. Now let me explain. If you're sleeping, if you're in a very deep sleep and you're in a state of discomfort, the moment you're aware of that discomfort, the moment you feel like, oh, my neck hurts, from that deep sleep, you will wake up. You will change your posture. And so, and I say that to say, if you are in a life, if you're in a rust in your life, if you're in a place or you're in a state, or you're living a life, you're in a rut, it's because to a certain degree, you're okay with being in that state of mind. You're okay with your life being what it is. Granted, someday you might be uncomfortable. Someday you might feel frustrated about it. But what happened? The next thing, you go back playing your video game, watching Netflix, and eating pizza and ice cream. Until you come to a place of true discomfort, you have to come to a place of true discontentment. And the more I think about it, the more I realize that motivation has never really done anything for me. Motivation has never really taken me far in life, and motivation will never take you far in life. You don't need motivation. What you need is dedication. What you need is devotion. You see, people talk about how there's nothing wrong with discipline either, but devotion and dedication, you see, this will carry you more. This will take you far in life. And there's a quote that I saw recently that changed my perspective. And it says, discipline is built out of fear and devotion is built out of love. And so when you're disciplined and when you're motivated by discipline, that means you're doing something that you do not like to do. Discipline is forcing yourself to do something every day because you're working towards a goal. And the reward of that goal is ultimately to get what you want. Whereas devotion, you love the process, you're enjoying the process, you get fulfillment constantly because you love what you're doing. You get fulfillment every day because you're devoted to that thing. If you're devoted to a lover, you're enjoying the process of loving them every single day. Whereas with discipline, you're only fulfilled when you get what you want. And so you can never be satisfied throughout the process. Satisfaction only comes after you achieve that goal. And so the way that you're truly satisfied in life is not through motivation. It's not through discipline. It's not through discipline. It's true devotion. It's true dedication. You got to dedicate your life. Even if you're working out, you have to come to a place of devotion to that lifestyle. You have to come to a place of dedication. This is how you need to be with your dreams. This is how you need to be with the life that you say you want to build for yourself. This is how you need to be with your relationship with God and with yourself. You need to be devoted. And when you are devoted to something, you do not quit. You see, discipline can burn out. 1 step forward, 3 steps backward. If you have discipline, okay, but add devotion to it, add dedication to it, and so you will never quit. When discipline starts failing you, remember, call on devotion, call on dedication. I am dedicated to this stuff. I can't quit. I can't say I will do something and quit, because even in the little things, you cannot quit, because God do not like a quitter. Quitters never win, and so you cannot quit in little things and expect not to quit in bigger and greater things. If you're doing something and nobody is watching and you're quitting, if you cannot even do that stuff for your own self, where it's just you, where you're trying to prove yourself right, where you're trying to say, do something and show yourself who you are, and you're quitting within yourself, like what else does it matter if you cannot do something for your own self where nobody is watching? You say, oh, well, I can quit. Nobody's watching. Nobody will know. But you will know. You're worried about nobody knowing because you do not value your own self. You do not value your own validation. That's why it's like, it's easy for you to quit because, oh, nobody's watching. Oh, I started this stuff, but well, nobody's watching, so I guess I can quit now. What about you? What about God? God is watching. So with discipline, you're only going to be satisfied once you get the reward. And even at that, you're always aiming at the next goal, at the next reward. But you see, devotion is a way that you find fulfillment. It's a way that you find fulfillment every single day in the process. Devotion, add that to your library, add that to your language, dedication. Every day you're fulfilled just by doing that stuff. You're enjoying that process. The process brings you fulfillment. This is how you will find fulfillment in life. Devotion. Be devoted to your faith, not discipline. Be devoted to your faith, to your family, your purpose, your goals. There is no shortcut in life. People are so obsessed about shortcuts. You are obsessed about shortcut. Oh, how do I get this done? You are competing with someone and the person keep beating you. The person keep winning. And you're like, man, like, what do I do? How do I win? Like, what can I do to beat you one time? It's like you're looking for a shortcut. There's nothing that they will tell you that will automatically make you start beating them. If they beat you 100 times, you have to put in the work. You have to show up and put in the work. If you want to be the best guitarist, if you want to be good, an amazing fighter, if you want to be amazing in the real world, if you want in anything that you're doing at your goal, you just have to keep showing up every single day and put in the work. Just never quit. You start something because you're excited. You start something, you only do hard things because you're excited. You begin because you're excited. and so when you're not excited, you don't do hard things. You need to do hard things, not because you're excited, but because these things need to be done. I don't want to sit here and hold this camera to my face, making this video, and people are walking by and looking at me like, but I'm devoted to this stuff. This is what I love doing. We're talking about do something and you keep finding fulfillment every single time, every single day. You're enjoying the process. The only people that lose in this life, the only people that lose in our world are people that quit. Oh, it's hard. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Yes, that's the same thing that every loser, as a matter of fact, that's the same thing that every winner says as well. It's hard. The only difference between the winners and the quitters, the winners and those that lose in life, is that the winner said it's hard, but they still do it. You can't help a quitter. If you're a person that quits in the things that you do, nobody can help you. Even God cannot help a quitter. God can give you a plan. If you follow this plan, do everything in this plan, you will get all of your heart desires. And you follow that plan. If you quit halfway through that plan, you're not going to get your heart desired. Even God himself cannot change a quitter into somebody. God himself cannot turn a quitter into a somebody. And nobody is as powerful as God. So if you're looking at a person and say, oh man, how can I do this? How can I do? And you know that you quit. Nobody else can help you. Nobody can do nothing for you. Like, you are cooked in life. You keep quitting at these little things. You keep quitting when nobody is watching. You don't know. You're done. You are done. Today you have a new passion. You follow that passion. The excitement burns, you stop. The novelty wears off, you stop. You fall in love today. After 1 week, you fall back out of love because the high is gone. you don't have no devotion. Tomorrow, I want to be a guitarist. You start learning 1 week, and then it's like, this stuff is hard. No more. I don't want to do the guitar no more. That stuff is too hard. I want to play basketball. You go oh my goodness, my waist. Look, I'm pregnant. You don't want to play basketball no more. Okay, what do you want to do? Okay, let me try the keyboard. God, it hurts my finger. Goodness, how do you? No, I don't want to do that stuff. You're the quitter. You'll never be You're in the category of the only group of people that fail in life. Quitters. It's only two categories. There are quitters and there are winners. As long as you do not quit in life, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Just keep showing up every single day. Be devoted to it. I'm not working out because I enjoy it. Well, at this point, I enjoy it. But there are days where it's like, I don't want to go to the gym. There are days where it's like, goodness, I don't want to go to the gym. Discipline. No, discipline doesn't work. It's not working for me today. I know I want to be, but I'm not going to the gym. But I have to show up and I have to put in the work for my own self, because I seek my own validation more than I seek any other person's validation. If I know that, goodness, I know, man, I said I'm going to go to the gym 5 days this week. I can't fail. No, I can't fail. 5 days this week. I just have to keep my word to myself. If you don't work and you quit, you're going to fail. But if you do exactly what it is that you know you should do, you're going to be successful. Just try. You try. See, that's what I was saying earlier. Are you actually trying your best? If you do it, you're going to be successful. Don't worry, bro. It might take 2 years. It might take 1 month. It might take 1 year. Who cares? But just don't quit. It's going to happen. Bro, you will shine. You will shine. So, lock in. Let all of us lock in. Lock in. It's now. Now is the time to lock in. It's now or never. It's now or never. Lock in. Lock in for yourself. Lock in for your God. Lock in for the people that you love. Lock in for your goal. Lock in for your purpose. Lock in for your life. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And I hope you keep doing the best with what you are. Love you.